Hola amigos, bienvenidos a Insert Coin, soy Jaimix y hoy vamos a jugar a Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. Con el oportunismo clásico que tenemos en este canal, pues nada, mañana es el lanzamiento del Return to Monkey Island. Pues nada, aquí vamos a hacer nuestra guía del Monkey Island 2, como no podría ser de otra manera. Un videojuego que salió en diciembre de 1991, pero que no llegaría a España hasta abril de 1992. Así que prácticamente estamos jugando esta partida 30 años después de su lanzamiento. Y como veis aquí, pues en este primera pantalla, en este menú inicial, tenemos que elegir entre dos opciones: el Monkey Island 2 completo y el Monkey 2 Lite. La diferencia es que en la segunda opción pues tenemos los puzzles más sencillitos y algunos de ellos eliminados. Pero aquí vamos a hacerlo a lo grande, así que vamos a jugar a la versión completa. Empezamos con la intro del juego y empieza nuestra guía.
Well, well, well. Guybrush Threepwood. You do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Aunque estamos jugando a la versión original, como estáis viendo aquí, tenemos voces digitalizadas en todos los diálogos. Esto es porque estamos jugando una versión especial hecha por los fans, en las cuales se integraron los diálogos de la Special Edition, o sea, las voces de la Special Edition en el videojuego original.
Hey, you guys get out of here.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No. Bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean...
Big whoop?
none other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
Either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Pues empezamos la primera parte con el llamada el embargo de Largo y lo que tenemos que hacer es conseguir salir de esta isla. Así que vamos a empezar la guía, nada más llegar vamos a encontrarnos un cartel donde pone que está prohibido profanar tumbas y vamos a aprovechar para quitar del cartel la pala.
Oops. I think I broke the sign.
Y ahora nos vamos a la izquierda.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Y Largo Lagrand, el matón de la isla, pues nos va a dejar claras sus intenciones.
Where do you think you're going, Fancy Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Who's gonna make me, shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I rough someone needs roughing up on this island. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Pues hemos perdido del inventario todo lo que era el dinero, toda nuestra riqueza y nos hemos quedado con la pala que nos habíamos quedado al principio. Así que vamos a ir visitando el pueblo, nos metemos en la primera puerta donde vamos a encontrar al carpintero.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him. But I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Aquí vamos a ir hablando con todos los personajes para ir cogiendo algo más de información, pero de momento aquí no podemos hacer mucho más, así que nos vamos a ir de la carpintería y vamos a pasar a la siguiente casa, que es la del cartógrafo.
Hey, don't touch that. It's not a toy.
Entramos donde el cartógrafo y de nuevo vamos a ir gastando pues los distintos diálogos.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library. If it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Ha ha ha! Sorry, cartographer joke.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too!
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
I'm sure they are. Well, goodbye.
Okie dokie.
Una vez acabada la charla, cogemos un papel de la pila de la izquierda.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Y después lo que vamos es aprovechar en los momentos en los que Wally se frota los ojos y deja el monóculo sobre la mesa para cogerlo.
Hey, where's my monocle?
Salimos de la casa del cartógrafo y nos vamos a ir a la posada que se encuentra en ese barco y entramos en la escotilla y hablamos con el camarero.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is. Make anything you could name. But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual. And put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow. Or we might have to move this stump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Pues ya hemos visto a Largo la Grande de nuevo. Hemos visto que ha escupido sobre esa columna y vamos a utilizar el papel para recoger dicho escupitajo. Aún la historia no nos dice para qué lo necesitamos, pero en pronto lo sabremos. Nos vamos de aquí Y lo que vamos a hacer es entrar directamente en la cocina a través de esa ventana de la izquierda. Ahí vamos a encontrar a un cocinero que no va a querer hablar con nosotros y lo que vamos a coger es el cuchillo que se encuentra encima de la mesa.
Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Salimos de nuevo por la ventana y ya sabemos que tenemos acceso directamente a la cocina sin pasar por el camarero, que no nos va a dejar pasar directamente. Y ahora nos vamos a dirigir aquí a la izquierda del todo para entrar en la posada. Ahí vamos a encontrar que la única habitación disponible está ocupada por el propio Largo.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
De esta manera, para entrar en la habitación de Largo necesitamos quitar de en medio al posadero. Así que lo que vamos a hacer es coger el cuchillo, cortar la cuerda y el camaleón sale huyendo y tiene que ir detrás de él.
Hey! How'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Vamos al comedero y nos encontramos unos quesitos.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
Y ahora sí podemos entrar en la habitación y de momento lo único que vamos a poder hacer ahí dentro es coger la peluca que se encuentra encima de la cómoda.
There's strange little white bugs all over it.
Nos vamos de aquí y nos encaminamos a la última localización que nos quedaba en esta zona, que es el barco que se encuentra en el fondo, donde se encuentra la lavandería.
They look pretty old.
Hablamos con el lavandero y vamos a ver que está sordo como una tapia y que conseguir información de él es más difícil de lo que parece.
What do you know about Largo LeGrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean!
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Ketchup? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
No podemos sacar mucha más información, así que hablamos con los piratas de la izquierda que ya aparecían en el primer videojuego.
Hey, leave that alone.
Antes que nada, nos hacemos con ese cubo.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Yoo-hoo!
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom. So we just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But...
All right, you got us. We're really up here because... well...
we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like... orcophobia.
Sounds more like workophobia to me.
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Pues tenemos que irnos al carpintero a comprar la cera.
Nice.
Pero antes vamos a empezar a preparar una trampa.
The box is closed. Nice.
En esa caja para atrapar a la rata que tenemos ahí. La vamos a abrir y vamos a meter los quesitos dentro. Nos faltan algunos elementos para la trampa, pero esto sería la primera parte. Así que ahora ya sí podemos irnos a hablar con el carpintero.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Ya tenemos la cera, nos volvemos donde el pirata y cada vez que le echemos cera en la pata nos va a dar un doblón hasta un límite. O sea, nos van a dar unos pocos cuantos doblones, pero no van a ser muchos. Aquí voy a darle hasta que nos dé 3 doblones.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble. Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Y ahora pues nos vamos por el puente por el que comenzamos el juego y nos va a llevar al mapa de la isla Scab, desde la cual vamos a poder ir a distintas localizaciones y nos vamos a dirigir al pantano. Llegamos al pantano y ahí nos vamos a encontrar un ataúd que nos va a hacer las veces de barca.
Creepy, but apparently seaworthy. International House of Mojo.
Nos subimos en él y nos vamos todo a la derecha posible hasta encontrar una entrada a una cabeza gigante que vemos ahí y que nos va a dar acceso a una nueva localización. Una vez dentro, nos vamos a ir hacia la derecha, nos vamos a encontrar con la misma hechicera que ya teníamos en el primer videojuego de la saga y ella nos va a dar las claves para acabar con Largo.
Guybrush Threepwood, it's been a long time since you last came to see me.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo anti-root and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Do you have any of those ingredients with you?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I'll bring you more later.
Good. Now go.
Pues ya sabéis que necesitamos algo de su cuerpo, algo de su cabeza, algo de sus muertos y algo de su ropa. Evidentemente el algo de su cabeza ya se lo hemos podido dar porque era la peluca, y lo del algo de su cuerpo también porque era el escupitajo que habíamos encontrado antes. Así que nos vamos de aquí, recogemos la cuerda que se encontraba en una de las mesas y volvemos a remar hacia la orilla. Y ya en la orilla lo que vamos a hacer es utilizar el cubo para conseguir algo de barro del pantano. Después de eso, ya sí nos podemos volver de nuevo a la zona del pueblo.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine! All mine!
Una vez en el pueblo nos vamos a volver a la posada. Nos vamos a meter en la habitación de Largo y vamos a prepararle la típica trampa del cubo en la puerta con el cubo lleno de barro. Eso va a provocar que cuando entre se le caiga encima, se manche y tenga que llevar su ropa a la lavandería.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Colocamos el cubo y nos vamos hacia la izquierda a esperar a que entre.
I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed.
Nos vamos de la habitación y nos vamos a dirigir hacia la lavandería para verificar que lo ha llevado allí. Entonces vamos a llegar a la lavandería y vamos a ver que está hablando con el lavandero.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up, or else.
Ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es volvernos de nuevo a la habitación para conseguir el ticket de la lavandería. Para ello, nos volvemos a la habitación, entramos en ella, cerramos la puerta y en la parte de atrás de la puerta es donde se encuentra dicho ticket. Ahora hemos recogido el ticket y nos volvemos de nuevo a la lavandería, se lo entregamos al lavandero y nos va a dar una prenda de ropa de Largo que podremos entregar posteriormente a la hechicera.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
Got it right here.
Great. I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
Pues ya solo nos quedaría conseguir algo de sus muertos. Y para ello, evidentemente, lo que tenemos que hacer es irnos al cementerio. Vamos a irnos en el mapa a la zona del cementerio y allí vamos a encontrar una colina que se encuentra al fondo. Subimos a ella y vamos a ir buscando en las distintas lápidas hasta que encontremos una que pertenezca a un antepasado de Largo la Grande. Una vez que la encontremos, pues simplemente tenemos que utilizar la pala para excavar en la tumba y conseguir alguno de los huesos.
Marco Largo Legrand, hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred. This is creepy feeling.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Pues ya tenemos todos los ingredientes necesarios para crear nuestro muñeco vudú, así que nos volvemos al pantano y entregamos los dos ingredientes restantes a la hechicera.
Creepy, but apparently...
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Ya tenemos nuestro muñeco vudú, así que lo que tenemos que hacer es irnos a enfrentarnos al propio Largo, y la forma más fácil de encontrarlo va a ser ir directamente a su habitación en la posada. Ahí nos enfrentaremos a él, nos lo encontraremos y lo único que tendremos que hacer es utilizar los alfileres que nos han dado con el muñeco vudú.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Get out of my and stay out. I can't believe you're in here again.
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh. Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again!
Whoops.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Después de acabar con Largo la Grande y esta pequeña cagada respecto a la posibilidad de resucitar a LeChuck, ya solo nos queda encontrar la posibilidad de salir de la isla Scar. Para ello tenemos que fletar un barco. Teniendo en cuenta que ya no está Largo, ya no vamos a tener tampoco el embargo. Así que los barcos podrán irse de la isla. El problema está que tendremos que contratarlo y conseguir el dinero correspondiente. Lo primero que vamos a hacer va a ser irnos hacia el lugar donde podemos fletar el barco. Para ello tenemos que saber primero dónde es, y esa información nos la van a dar los piratas que se encuentran en la playa, que son los que habíamos visto al principio en la presentación del juego. Nos vamos allí, hablamos con ellos y nos van a comentar que tenemos que irnos a la península para conseguir contratar el barco. Aparte, en la playa vamos a conseguir una ramita que nos va a servir para hacer la trampa para la rata con los quesitos. Ahí tenemos la ramita, nos vamos hacia la derecha y hablamos de nuevo con los piratas.
He's back.
Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo. He's history.
Oh, really? He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you'll listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people are too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive, and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Nos vamos a ir a hablar con el Capitán Dread, que se encuentra en la península dentro del mapa, abajo a la izquierda, y cuando intentemos fletar un barco nos va a indicar que necesita dos cosas. Por un lado 20 doblones, actualmente solo tenemos 3, y por otro lado necesita un amuleto. El amuleto en realidad ya lo tenemos porque lo que vamos a utilizar como amuleto va a ser el monóculo del cartógrafo. Pero lo que sí necesitaremos es recaudar el dinero.
Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread. What can I do for you?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs, and I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for my lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for you?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Yeah, you're right. I'm broke.
Pues empieza el plan para recaudar el dinero. Y para ello lo primero que vamos a necesitar es conseguir atrapar a la rata que habíamos comentado antes. Lo que tenemos que ir es irnos a donde se encuentra la caja donde ya hemos puesto los quesitos. Y vamos a utilizar la ramita para la tapa que abre y cierra la caja, para apoyarla en ella. En la ramita vamos a poner una cuerda. Y simplemente lo que tendremos que hacer es tirar de la cuerda justo cuando la rata se encuentre cerca de la caja. Y con eso conseguiremos atraparla y cogerla.
That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work. It won't fit in my pocket.
Ya tenemos nuestra rata y lo que vamos a intentar ahora es conseguir que despidan al cocinero del bar para que nos contraten a nosotros y así conseguir el dinero. Para ello nos metemos por la ventana directamente en la cocina y lo que vamos a hacer es meter la rata en la olla de bichisuas que se encuentra ahí a la izquierda.
Good thing this is a cold soup.
Entramos al bar por la escotilla normal y pedimos al camarero que nos sirva la bichisuas. Y entonces él se va a dar cuenta que hay una rata dentro y va a despedir al cocinero.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo the Grand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, well. I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks.
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
Pues ya hemos conseguido 420 doblones. Nos han mandado a la cocina, pero como podemos huir de ella, pues simplemente salimos por la ventana. Y ahora sí nos vamos a ir a donde se encuentra el Capitán Dredd. Le vamos a dar los 420 doblones. Mejor dicho, los 420 no, de los 420 le vamos a dar 20 doblones nada más. Y le vamos a dar el monóculo para que haga las funciones de amuleto. Y con eso pues nos va a dejar fletar el barco y vamos a poder navegar. Y eso termina esta primera parte, el embargo de Largo. Y con ello pues vamos a dejar esta guía de momento. Así que yo, como siempre, me despido hasta el siguiente vídeo de Insert Coin. ¡Hasta luego!
It's me again.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of eight.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.